All right, grab your life jackets and buckle up, because I'm about to take you on a deep-sea adventure that went from thrilling to downright terrifying faster than you can say Titanic. Picture this: a sunny morning, a sturdy boat, and a crew of enthusiastic divers, including yours truly, eager to explore the mysteries of the deep. Our destination was a remote underwater cave, rumored to be home to some of the rarest marine life and ancient artifacts. It was the kind of place you'd see in a documentary, and I was beyond excited to be part of the expedition. As we descended into the depths of the ocean, I marveled at the vibrant coral reefs and the mesmerizing dance of the sea creatures around us. Everything was going smoothly, and I couldn't have asked for a better start to our adventure. But as they say, pride comes before a fall. We reached the entrance of the cave, and that's when things started to get dicey. The currents were stronger than anticipated, and the cave's mouth seemed to gulp us down like an insatiable beast. We pushed through, determined to explore the mysterious depths. The further we went, the darker it became. Our flashlights revealed bizarre, alien-like creatures and coral formations that seemed to reach out for us, like the tentacles of some ancient sea monster. It was eerie, but we pressed on, unable to resist the lure of the unknown. That's when we found it, a cavern littered with artifacts, statues, and what appeared to be a treasure chest. My heart raced with excitement, but something in the back of my mind warned me that we were treading on dangerous ground. We started collecting the artifacts, feeling like modern-day pirates, when an unsettling feeling began to gnaw at me. The cave had grown eerily silent, and a sense of unease hung in the air like a thick fog. Suddenly, the water around us began to churn violently. Panic set in as we realized we were trapped, and I could hear the others gasping for air through our communication devices. We tried to swim to the surface, but an invisible force kept pulling us deeper into the cave. It was then that I saw it, a colossal tentacled monstrosity emerging from the shadows. Its eyes, if you could even call them that, were voids of darkness, and its tentacles stretched out like a nightmare. The sheer size of it was mind-boggling, and I couldn't comprehend how such a creature could exist. As the creature drew closer, its tentacles wrapped around my fellow divers, squeezing the life out of them. I could hear their desperate cries, their pleas for help, but there was nothing I could do. I was paralyzed with fear, my mind a whirlwind of horror. Just when I thought all hope was lost, the creature's attention turned to me. Its tentacles snaked around my ankle, pulling me closer to its gaping maw. I braced myself for the end, my heart pounding in my chest. But then, something unexpected happened. A blinding flash of light filled the cave, and the creature let out an ear-splitting screech of agony. I was released from its grasp, and I swam towards the light, not daring to look back. As I breached the surface, I found myself back on our boat, gasping for air. The other divers were there too, disoriented and shaken, but miraculously alive. We had narrowly escaped the clutches of the abyss, and none of us could explain how. It was as if the creature had been banished by some divine intervention, sparing us from a fate worse than death. We returned to the surface, our treasures forgotten, our lives forever changed by the horrors we had witnessed. As we made our way back to shore, I couldn't help but wonder about the true nature of the deep-sea monster we had encountered. Was it a guardian of some ancient, cursed treasure? A creature born of the ocean's darkest secrets? Or had it been summoned by the artifacts we had disturbed? The questions haunted me, and I couldn't shake the feeling that our adventure had been a warning, a reminder that some mysteries of the deep should remain hidden, and that the ocean still holds secrets that are best left untouched. And so, my friends, that's the tale of our deep-sea adventure gone terribly wrong. The ocean is a vast and mysterious realm, and while it may hold untold wonders, it also harbors unfathomable horrors. We were lucky to escape with our lives, but the true nature of the deep remains a mystery, one that I'm not sure I want to unravel. Alright, brace yourself for a tale that'll make you think twice about booking the deep-sea adventure vacation. So picture this, a sunny day, crystal clear waters, and a group of friends, including yours truly, embarking on a deep-sea diving trip that promised excitement and wonder beneath the waves. We were all geared up, wetsuits on, scuba tanks strapped, ready to explore the mysteries of the ocean's depths. And let me tell you, it started off as a dream come true. The vibrant coral reefs, the schools of tropical fish, it was like swimming in a real-life aquarium. But as they say, the ocean's beauty can be deceiving. We'd heard rumors about a shipwreck, an old vessel that had sunk years ago, laden with treasure and secrets. Our curiosity got the best of us, and we decided to investigate. Descending into the abyss, we soon spotted the shipwreck below, shrouded in an eerie, almost ghostly light. The closer we got, the more ominous it became. The ship's broken mast loomed like a skeletal hand reaching out from the depths. As we entered the ship, our flashlights revealed rusted cannons, ancient crates, and decaying skeletons of unfortunate souls who had met their end on this ill-fated vessel. But the real treasure lay deeper inside, a chest adorned with intricate carvings and adorned with glistening jewels. It was the stuff of legends, and our hearts raced with excitement. We pried open the chest and couldn't believe our eyes. Gold coins, gemstones, and priceless artifacts spilled out like a pirate's dream come true. It was a moment of pure exhilaration, a story we'd be telling for years to come. But like all great stories, there was a twist lurking in the shadows. As we reveled in our newfound wealth, we heard an ominous sound, a deep guttural growl that echoed through the shipwreck. Panic set in as we realized that we were not alone. Our flashlights darted in every direction, revealing a nightmarish sight. The ship's cargo hold was teeming with enormous predatory creatures, resembling prehistoric sea monsters. They had rows of razor-sharp teeth, and their eyes glowed with an unnatural hunger. We tried to swim back to the surface, but the creatures moved with terrifying speed, cutting off our escape routes. It was a desperate battle for survival as we fended off the relentless attacks of these underwater nightmares. Just when it seemed like we were about to become fish food, a brilliant flash of bioluminescence filled the water. The creatures recoiled in agony, allowing us a narrow window to make our escape. We swam towards the light, not looking back until we reached the safety of the surface. As we gasped for air, we couldn't help but wonder what had saved us. It was then that our diving instructor, a seasoned veteran of the deep, explained the phenomenon. The creatures were bioluminescent predators, drawn to our flashlights and the shiny treasure we had disturbed. But there was something else lurking in the dark, a creature even more formidable. It turned out that the shipwreck was not only a treasure trove, but also the lair of an ancient sea monster, a colossal beast that had been awakened by our intrusion. The bioluminescence had been its defense mechanism, a blinding light that had saved us from becoming its prey. The revelation sent shivers down our spines. We had narrowly escaped the jaws of both the ancient sea monster and the bioluminescent predators. The treasure we had coveted had become a curse, a lure that had almost cost us our lives. As we sailed back to shore, the weight of our close call hung heavy in the air. The ocean was a realm of wonder and danger, a place where beauty and terror coexisted in a delicate balance. Our deep-sea adventure had taken us to the brink of disaster, a stark reminder that some secrets of the deep are best left undisturbed. So, my friend, the next time you consider a deep-sea adventure, remember this cautionary tale. The ocean may hold treasures beyond your wildest dreams, but it also guards its mysteries with a ferocity that can turn a dream into a nightmare in the blink of an eye. Hey there, prepare yourself for a tale that will have you thinking twice about venturing into the deep blue sea. So picture this, it was a beautiful day, the sun high in the sky, and the promise of adventure on the horizon. My friends and I, We were thrill seekers, the kind of people who live for the adrenaline rush, and this day was no different. We embarked on a deep-sea diving trip, the ocean stretching out before us like an endless expanse of possibility. The water was so clear you could see right down to the ocean floor, and the anticipation was electric. We were ready to explore the mysteries hidden beneath the waves. As we descended into the abyss, I couldn't help but feel a rush of excitement. The deeper we went, the more the ocean revealed its secrets. Schools of colorful fish danced around us, and the coral formations were like works of art. It was like entering a different world, and I was hooked. But as they say, the sea is a fickle mistress. Our adventure took an unexpected turn when we stumbled upon a massive underwater cave. The entrance was inviting, like a dark, mysterious portal to another realm, and we couldn't resist its call. Inside, the cave was like a cathedral, with towering rock formations and a ceiling that seemed to disappear into darkness. We ventured deeper, our flashlights cutting through the inky blackness, revealing hidden crevices and tunnels. As we explored further, I couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. The cave's eerie silence was broken only by the sound of our own breathing, and a sense of foreboding settled over us like a heavy fog. But we pressed on, driven by our thirst for discovery. That's when we stumbled upon it, a treasure chest, weathered and covered in barnacles, resting on a rocky outcrop. It was like a scene from a pirate movie, and we couldn't believe our luck. We pried it open, revealing a glittering trove of gold coins, precious gemstones, and ancient artifacts. It was a jackpot beyond our wildest dreams. But as they say, be careful what you wish for. The moment we laid hands on that treasure, a low rumbling growl filled the cave. The walls trembled, and the water around us began to churn violently. Panic set in as we realized we were trapped, and I could hear my friends' frantic voices through our communication devices. We tried to swim to the surface, but an invisible force seemed to be pulling us back, deeper into the cave. The growling grew louder, and that's when I saw it, a colossal shadowy figure emerging from the darkness. The creature was unlike anything I had ever seen. Its eyes glowed with an otherworldly light, and its enormous tentacles reached out like something from a Lovecraftian nightmare. It was a kraken, a monstrous beast from the depths of mythology, and it was very, very real. As the kraken closed in, its tentacles snaked around my friends, squeezing the life out of them. I could hear their desperate cries, their pleas for help, but I was powerless to do anything. It was a gut-wrenching, heart-pounding nightmare. Just when I thought all hope was lost, something incredible happened. A blinding flash of bioluminescence filled the cave, and the kraken let out a deafening roar of agony. It released its grip on my friends, and I swam towards the light, not daring to look back. As I breached the surface, gasping for air, I found myself back on our boat, surrounded by my friends, all alive and well. We couldn't believe it. We had escaped the clutches of the kraken, and none of us could explain how. It was our diving instructor who shed some light on the mystery. The bioluminescence had been our savior, a defense mechanism of the kraken that had temporarily blinded it. It was our ticket to freedom, a miracle that had saved our lives. As we sailed back to shore, the reality of what had happened began to sink in. We had survived an encounter with a legendary sea monster, and the treasure we had sought had become a curse. It was a cautionary tale of greed and hubris, a reminder that some things are better left undiscovered. So, my friend, the next time you're tempted by the call of the deep sea, remember this story. The ocean is a realm of wonder and danger, a place where the line between dreams and nightmares can blur in an instant. And as for me, I'll be sticking to dry land for a while.